So, how are we all doing today? If you didn't see my last video about patches to avoid wearing, well, this is going to be sort of be a follow-up with that. So in the last video, I got a comment from one of my good subscribers, although all of you are good, and he was saying that I should sort of warn people on why we shouldn't be wearing these patches or avoid wearing these patches. And as I don't know exactly how that life works, I spoke to someone who's a very good mate of mine who does know how that life works, because he was a part of that for quite some years. So he knows about all that sort of stuff, about what patches to avoid wearing, what patches mean what and stuff like that. So I wasn't going to do a video where I didn't actually know the facts, even though I did know before I spoke to him what to avoid. I just wanted to get it from someone with experience, so I can tell you guys. And all I'm going to do is repeat some of the stuff that he said, because we had a good long conversation about that sort of stuff. So there's two types of things that it all depends on, really. So it depends on who spots you and from what club, and it also depends on what's on your jacket. Now, we've already gone over some of the stuff to avoid on your jacket, but the consequences, if you like, all depend on what's on your jacket. So if you didn't know, if you didn't watch my last video, the patches to avoid wearing is basically club memorabilia when you're not a part of that club, or acting like something you're not. 3-piece patches, definitely, like your Sons of Anarchy stuff, a bit of Motorhead, you know, the unofficial stuff. The official stuff's fine, because Lemmy knew one of the biggest motorcycle clubs in the world, so he knew the rules. He knew not to make patches like that. So everything that's officially Motorhead is fine. We went on a bit of Black Label Society as well. That's a no-no, because that is like trying to be a motorcycle club. You can just tell by the look of their jackets they're trying to be a motorcycle club, and that's just a no. We spoke about what to avoid wearing, but how bad is certain patches? I mean, they're all a bit if you know what I mean, they're a bit dodgy, but what can happen if you're caught with what certain patch? Let's go over that first. So your club memorabilia, let's get this straight out the way. Your club memorabilia when you're not a part of a club or not a part of that particular club is a no-no. If you get caught out in public by a club and they know you're not, because all these clubs know each other. If you're caught by another club wearing club memorabilia when you're not a part of that club, I mean, they might call the motorcycle club that you're trying to be, they might call them up, they might hold you to the side. They're definitely talking to you. If you don't cooperate, you might get your teeth kicked in, to be fair. I'm going to be brutally honest with you. They don't fuck about when it comes to that. If you're wearing someone's club memorabilia, that's just insulting, disrespectful, and that's going to get you a good old hiding. Now, if the club itself spots you wearing their club memorabilia, they know you're not a part of that club. They know you're not a part of the club. They know their brothers, right? They know their brothers in and out. They know you're not a part of that club. You're going to get your teeth kicked in. It's not going to be, oh, we're going to pull you to the side, look mate. It's not going to be a warning, I don't think it's going to be a warning. It's going to be, you're getting pulled to the side, you're going to probably be asked to take that off, probably get a hiding for even wearing it. It's straight off the bat, wearing someone's club colours when you're not a part of that club, you're getting your teeth kicked in probably, and they'll confiscate your jacket straight off the bat. So your 1% patches, if you're caught wearing a 1% patch, again, that's club memorabilia. That's to do with a club. That's nothing to do with, you know, motorcycles. It's to do with motorcycle clubs by itself. And if you don't know what that means, then you shouldn't be having it on your jacket. They'll probably educate you on that with a 1% patch or a badge or whatever, and then they'll take that off. They'll probably cut that off, or they'll make you cut it off, whatever. But that's coming off your jacket when you're spotted out in public with a 1% patch. Now with your Sons of Anarchy stuff, or your say like your Motorhead 3-piece, your 3-piece patches of a club that doesn't exist, like your Mayans or whatever, again, you'll probably be pulled to the side, made to cut it off. Well, especially the rockers, probably not the whole lot, because as it's a TV show, they get that it's a TV show. They get that. They ain't stupid people. They know it's a TV show. They've heard of it. They probably watched it themselves and loved it. So the main patch, the main back patch, will probably be all right. I can't tell you if it's going to be probably, because we get onto that in a bit. Why probably? But it's the rockers. It's the bottom top rocker. It's the 3-piece as a whole, and it's even worse when you got MC, the little MC patch off to the side. That is probably getting all cut off, apart from maybe the Grim Reaper. Depends on how they're feeling at the time. We'll get on to that in a minute. Same with your Motorhead. You might get away with Motorhead because some of them over in America actually respected Lemmy, but again, the patches aren't official. Them 3-piece patches aren't official. Lemmy didn't sanction them to be made. They're bootleg straight off the bat. It's the same with your Black Label Society. You'll be pulled to the side. They'll tell you, look, it's coming off. Again, they might leave the skull, the main skull on there, but all the rest is coming off because you're trying to be a motorcycle club. Like I said in the last video, your single band patches and your other single patches, they're fine. Like most of these things are fine, like your rally patches. I'll say this now, with support patches, when I spoke to my mate, he said even putting a support patch on your jacket, you can be targeted. Because if two motorcycle clubs don't like each other, I'm not going to get into the politics of it, and you're supporting a certain club, not naming names because we don't do that, if another club of that, and they hate that club, you know, and they see that you're supporting that club that they don't like, they might target you. They might target you. So just be aware of that as well. Support patches, again, you would need permission from the actual club themselves to be wearing a support patch. Don't be something you're not. Again, it's an honour culture. Be truthful to who you are. If you're not a part of that club, don't put the patches on. As simple as that. If you're not a part of the life, don't act like you're part of the life. Simple. Now, my mate also told me, because obviously different members have different roles within the club. I'm not going to get into that. But certain members will be more enforcing than others, if you know what I mean. They'll probably make you do more things, like confiscate your jacket, the whole thing. They might cut it off in front of you, or some members might even go, look, they'll probably educate you and be like, look, this is what this is, don't do it again, you know, go home, take that off. Because again, some people out there haven't got a clue on the stuff they probably put on their jackets, you know what I mean. They might be wearing a full Sons of Anarchy jacket, you know, president and stuff like that, and they probably haven't got a clue. So, you know, they probably, some members, I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying who's who, but I'm saying some members might be a bit lenient with you, others not so much. Again, depends on what club spots you as well. Depends on what club. So yeah, that's it really. I'm sure you get the picture. As I said before, no club memorabilia when you're not a part of that club. You're putting a massive target on your back. Because again, like I said in the last video, you might be fine for days, weeks, months, years. But if you're spotted out in public with that, depending on what club spots you and who spots you within that club, you could go anywhere from getting your jacket confiscated, your patches cutted off,
to getting your teeth kicked in.
Which is embarrassing, because you don't want that done out in public. It's just embarrassing. Sons of Anarchy, The actual Reaper itself probably fine, again depends on who spots you and what club, but they know it's a TV show, they probably leave you alone because they see you've been respectful and not put the rockers on and the MC part. So yeah, you get it, you get it. You know now. The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride is an event over in Belgium, 19th of May, and they're determined to raise awareness and funds for prostate cancer. If you didn't know, men on average die sooner than women due to prostate cancer. Ooh, whoa, that was a good reflex, look at that. If you want to find out more information like you see on the screen, go down into the link in the description, or go down into the description and click on the link and find out more information about it. Or if you want to donate yourself, feel free, it's completely up to you. But again, if you do leave a donation on my mate's GoFundMe page, then you'll be most appreciated. I'm sure the men that you could potentially save will also be very grateful, along with their families. So yeah, that's all in this video. You will ride safe, keep your rubber side down and your shiny side up, take care of yourselves and have a good day. Ta-da! See you in the next video.